this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull-out game weak.
Next, we have the fuck boys.
Okay, the fuck boy.
Darius.
Man who devotes his life to having sex with multiple women and treating them like objects for his pleasure. Examples include Andrew Tate and other alpha male types. They consider sex the defining characteristic of a man. All right, well, let's see them describe this archetype.
So the fuckboy is going to do great because he's got a lot of experience. Women really don't care too much about a man's past. Yes, they will tell you that they don't like that you've got other girls in your life and that you've been with a bunch of women, but that is safety to them. They know you're not a weird guy because other women have been with you. And that is just the truth of it. And the experience is really going to show, and it's going to be a lot easier. But in terms of attraction, yeah, if they know you've got a past and know you're a little bit of a fuckboy, you're probably just going to be a short-term option for most women. Some will try and change you, but they like that. So,
and these women will, try to tear you down. They'll be like, "Oh, I could tell you're a fuckboy. I can tell you've been with women," but you'll notice they'll still hang around. They will shit on you and swear to God that they would never be with you, and they always end up with you. So I might just have to put this into.
Okay, before they rank it, they didn't really give examples.
I don't know if that's true. This idea, like, the fuckboys actually do pull, like, not really.
As an archetype?
If a girl finds out you're a fuckboy, I think, like, literally just, like, pump and dump, that's not attractive. If you hide it, or you pretend to be a fuckboy, or you look like you could be a fuckboy, or you have the confidence of fuckboy, okay, no problem at all. But if that's your persona, fuckboy.
It's tricky when you say the archetype.
Well, it's like Darius. I'm saying Darius.
Is it repulsive? No.
No, I agree.
Is it unattractive? I mean, it depends because they're insecure, but also they're way more confident than the red pill guy or the who else did I put in unattractive, appealing skater.
You think
guy.
Darius is confident?
More than the skater guy or the red pill guy, yes.
But they're pussy worshippers.
Yes, that's true.
They spend all their time, and all their validation comes from women.
That's true. I would say as an archetype, I would say it's appealing. I would put it in the appealing category. If I'm being honest, it's not completely neutral, it's slightly positive.
Like a male whore is more attractive than a guy who looks the same, has the same confidence, but is relatively like low body count.
No.
Well, that's what you would say, right?
No, we're basing these off of the other archetypes. I'm saying, like, I'm going to give some of them attractive, I'm going to give some of them appealing, some of them neutral, some of them unattractive, some of them repulsive. These are the unattractive male archetypes.
Okay, so you're a black pillar. You believe in the halo effect. You think you're an idiot. Okay, I agree. You're an idiot. Okay.
I think if we're going based off of unattractive male archetypes.
You're saying, in terms of dating, which could be short, medium, or long term, you're saying a guy who's openly like a kind of Lothario that's attractive. Like, he just uses females.
It is somewhat appealing, yes.
Okay.
It is somewhat appealing. Yeah.
Well, you're for the streets, bitch.
Well, there's other ones in here that I'm going to say are somewhat appealing.
All right, go ahead. Okay, fine. It's interesting. I don't get it.
Well, you're not ranking it. Okay.
I would think that would make a guy unattractive but not repulsive. But maybe that's the male gaze, because certainly a female, no one would argue that, like, a hoe is unattractive, if not repulsive. I think it would be repulsive, actually.
Wait.
The equivalent
men would say that a slut archetype is unattractive.
Repulsive.
There's nothing attractive about a slut.
No, not qua slut. Because there's not even a chase.
I don't think a lot of guys agree with that. Well, Peterson.
Well, there's no chase.
I know, but there's something.
So you're not even like
there
validated. Backseat Betty, when you're in high school, like the girl that would fuck any guy, is she attractive? No. Couldn't be less attractive.
Yeah, that's true.
But okay.
I don't know.
You're a hoe. Okay, fine.
I'm a hoe.
This goes into attractive because
yeah.
it's their fantasy, right? In most women's movies or books, it's them getting a fuckboy and trying to change them into the one that falls in love. And I mean, it does happen to some fuckboys. They maybe
Is that
might
what
run
your
through
is
about
that what your
30
thing would
chicks
be?
and
Like,
then
I'm
they
gonna change. I will fix you.
No.
I'll be the
because
one that keeps you around. Isn't that what it is?
No, I would just say that they have temporary sort of confidence and aura that can be appealing.
You are such a fucking whore.
I'm
should say, you're supposed to say, I'd like you better if you said like, yeah, no, because I feel like they just haven't found the right girl. But you're just a whore. So, it is what it is.
Okay.
at the end of it, maybe there's this one special one, and then I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
I'm the only honest woman on the internet.
23
And I
years
think-
I've been, and that's what you turn out to be, is a fucking whore who thinks that a guy who uses other women is cool, and that you would want to put yourself in that position.
Hey,
you're
hey.
for the streets.
I didn't say
You
I
are
would want to
for the
be in that
streets.
position. I didn't say I would want to be
Yeah,
in
you
that
did.
position. No, I didn't.
You said appealing,
It can be appealing, yes.
so you're
But
a whore.
generally those guys are insecure woman worshippers at the end of the day, so they're not really like that interesting. But compared to the other guys, if we're being honest on the scale here,
Well, no. We're not saying compared to the other three categories here.
oh well, no, that is how we're doing it because
No, it is not.
these are the unattractive
No.
male
A
archetypes.
tier list can have every single. You don't have to balance it out. No.
These are, but you have to think about, we're dealing with one segment. These are not all male archetypes. These are the unattractive ones.
What?
These are the unattractive male archetypes. All of these are
No, they're
considered-
not. No, entrepreneur. I don't think that's necessarily an unattractive. It's they.
Oh, stoner, entrepreneur, frat
Edgy? I
boy,
don't think
coomer, incel, gym bro, nice
A lot of them
guy.
are negative. Okay, but like, so what if you put them all under repulsive and unattractive? That's fine.
Well, okay, fine. Yeah, that's true. I
Well,
would
what
say
about
fuckboys are
religious? What about a
somewhat
guy who's
appealing.
religious, intellectual, outdoorsy? I mean, they just don't have those. But like, okay, granola type guy.
Yeah, those would be on. Okay, I mean, I guess we're just okay. we're
But
just
what
saying-
I'm saying, it shouldn't matter if you put like profoundly Christian. Yeah, exactly, Pete.
Okay.
Well,
one special one, and then-
hey, don't call me up ever and say like, hey, you got to get me out of this situation. I know now that you are a whore, so you deserve to be run through. I'm on the guy's side.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing at all for a guy.
And I think 9 times out of 10, it's this situation, and a girl would say, I don't want a fuckboy, and she's congruent with that. She isn't with a fuckboy, she's got a long-term boyfriend, but that's after she's done, having her fun, in the past. Guys, this is the reality. I mean, I said 9 times out of 10, obviously there are some gems out there that generally have no
See,
interest
normally
in
I would disagree.
short-
Like, no, you guys are wrong, but like, they're right.
Well, it's
You're a
just a fact of nature that women on a certain level find a guy who's been with a lot of women attractive. You can't get rid of that. It doesn't mean
If you said the type of guy who could be a fuckboy, I have no problem with that. But you're saying actually doing this is attractive, and Like, that to me is crazy. We're never going to meet. Okay, but now we can finally say to the internet, you have a mind of your own, and I completely disavow it. It's
Fid
disgusting.
needs time to come to
You're
terms with the
disgusting.
fact that his daughter is a 304.
Term relationships and that kind of degeneracy, but for the most part, they have their fun with the fuckboys and they just get with the guy after.
Next, we have the black pill guy. So this
Okay, black pill. Depressed at the state of his life, recedes into his despair, spreads depression wherever he goes, most often results in a downfall.